Hi everyone, I'm Vanessa Cheel. I'm the B2B brand strategist at Transmission, and we're back in Cannes for our third year to launch a new piece of research called Building the Board Ready CMO in B2B, which essentially is a brand new, very unique framework of all the key skills and building blocks that a CMO in B2B organisations need to strengthen or develop in order to secure a board place on a corporate board, a private board or a public board. So we're launching this framework and CMOs or even marketing leaders that are aspiring to be CMOs can use the framework to look at all of the key building blocks that they need to put into their career plan. Some of the building blocks are things like financial acumen, CEO alliance, T-shaped skills, developing their go-to-market connectivity skills, market specialism and personal network. So these are sort of 8 building blocks that you can learn, and you can then build them into your career development plan to help you secure that board position in the future. The reason we're doing this research is that only 2.6% of CMOs ever get onto a board or are currently serving on a board today. But our research tells us that in B2B, 62% of CMOs have aspirations to get onto a board in the next 3 to 5 years. So we've got a problem to fix. We've got a very aspirational set of CMOs that want to secure a board position, but only 2.6 of those are ever going to be successful in winning that board position. We want to change that. We want to change those statistics. So why we're developing this framework, which is completely unique for B2B CMOs, to help them on that board journey, to help them understand the skills they need, and hopefully that will be a really useful plan for them to use as part of their career development plan in the future.
Wiltfong, CMO at Korn Ferry, and I've really come to Cannes to connect with other marketers, connect with advertising experts, and really use it as an opportunity to learn.
And what have you learned so far at Cannes?
One of the most important things that I've learned is I'm not alone. And I think the scrutiny on marketing these days, the demand for metrics and measurements and accountability is higher than I've ever felt it. And honestly, I felt a little alone, that we were being more scrutinized and more under the gun than any other department. And it's been interesting to talk to my counterparts here and realize I think it's happening everywhere. And it could be a really pivotal time and moment for marketing. So it'll be really interesting to compare stories, hear from one another, learn from one another, and see if we can really come back into our organizations with some new, fresh perspective.
Hi, I'm David Morgan. I'm one of the marketing team at CVent. We're the world's largest and leading event management company. So why are we at Cannes? We have about 25 to 30 customers at Cannes Lions using our event software for activations, and that's registration at the beaches or meetings event management in some of the smaller boutique sessions. So for us, it's a good opportunity to come and see our clients, also a good opportunity to explore the different types of events that are taking place. Obviously, being an event software company, we're obsessed about events, and this is a great opportunity to see what's new, what's changing in the events industry, and there are some amazing activations out on the beaches. So it's a really interesting time for us, and we're seeing some wonderful things. In terms of what there's to learn here at Cannes, well, I mean, there's some great B2B content on show. We're at the LinkedIn rooftop at the moment, and there are some great sessions on AI, organizational change, the future of marketing. So as a marketing professional, B2B marketing professional, it's a great place to come and sort of meet some peers, learn about the industry. From an event supplier's perspective, it's a great networking opportunity to meet current customers, future customers, and just really meet people who are using our software.
Hi there, my name is Tom Pepper. I lead the marketing solutions business for LinkedIn in EMEA and LATAM.
Tell us what you're here in Cannes, Tom.
So we're here in Cannes to celebrate the work of B2B with clients and agencies. We're supporting the B2B Cannes Lion Award, celebrating the amazing work of creativity in the world of B2B. But we're also here at the Carlton, having meetings with customers, creating studio content, and really excited by launching things like the B2B Marketing Benchmark Report and things like Everybody's Business, which is a B2B documentary. So we're really here to elevate the work, celebrate the sort of community, and understand and kind of dig into the success of B2B as an industry.
And tell us a bit about some of the findings from your research.
Sure. So I think Firstly, there's an awful lot of optimism this year, which really flows through the research. So 9 in 10 of B2B marketers are very bullish about the sort of year ahead. 72% of them think they're going to have increase in marketing budgets. And I think that's being driven by a couple of things. I think firstly, we're seeing an increase in financial fluency amongst marketers. That means they can make the case to the C-suite and the CFO to demonstrate business outcomes of their marketing efforts. And so that's really driving B2B marketing as a growth driver, not a cost center for marketing for B2B businesses. I also think the creativity is coming through, and we're seeing some brilliant award entries here at Cannes this year. It's great to see that momentum in B2B where storytelling, humour, dare I say it, really touching the human side, which is critically important in the world of B2B. And perhaps finally, I think it's really important that we understand, and it came through in the research, that we have to deal with a buying committee in the world of B2B, and there's between 6 and 10 in this buying committee. They need 17 touch points just to make a sort of decision, and so we're talking a lot about the importance of collective confidence to help B2B marketing be successful. The final piece I'll perhaps share is, of course, generative AI. Can't go through Cannes without discussing it. It's great to see marketing leading the way in that. So 2 out of 3 in the research of marketers said they were already moving from kind of conversation about Gen AI to genuine applications. And I really think that marketing can take the lead in an organization as they start to drive the productivity, the efficiency, and of course the return on investment that that technology can bring.
So who are you and why are you here?
Hello, my name's Antonia Wade. I'm the Global Chief Marketing Officer of PwC. I'm in Cannes, as I am every year, to see the greatest work that's on the planet at the moment, to meet with our clients and our alliance partners, and of course to listen to all of the inspirational speakers who all seem to be here in the south of France.
And what have you learned particularly this year so far?
It's been for me quite a lot of interesting discussions about the role of creativity, partly in terms of the context of ESG and diversity, partly in the context of AI, but also more broadly, and we heard Mark Ritson talk about, what role does creativity play versus things like salience, strategy, and actually the strength of brands. So I think this ongoing debate about the role and importance of creativity is something that will continue to be really important, of course, this year, last year, but in years to come.
Hi there, my name is Simon Morris. I run international marketing at Adobe, and it's a delight to be at Cannes Lions this year.
And why are you here, Simon?
Well, it's the creativity festival of the year, and so it's a natural place for Adobe to be. We have a fantastic presence at the Majestic Hotel and sharing how our products and solutions can transform marketing.
And tell us one thing that you've learned in your time, whether it's at your venue or something else you've been to.
Well, I think that last year a lot of the conversation was around Gen AI, but it was a lot about a lot of testing, a lot of learning, and now I think there's a big focus on how do we use AI, generative AI, to help scale across the business. And I think there's a lot of kind of fear and concern about how they best do that, but actually the fear is really fear of missing out. So now we're seeing brands really think about how they're applying it across their marketing organizations, but doing so in a commercially safe way, which is super important for them.
I'm Saima Rashid, a Senior Vice President of Marketing at Sixth Sense, and I'm here in Cannes representing Sixth Sense, and really it's our first time here, and we're dipping our toes into this amazing festival, really kind of getting the full experience of meeting all the customers that are here and all of our wonderful prospects, and again, just taking advantage of this beautiful place, beautiful weather, and beautiful scenario.
And what have you learned at Cannes?
I have learned that this is the place to be. I don't know how I'm going to go back to a conference that is not on the beach under the sunshine ever again.